To join or not join eXp Realty? Well, this is not only a question you may be asking, but it's one of the most popular search phrases on Google over the last 5 years. You know, when it comes to eXp, there are millions of opinions. Some of them are right, a lot of them are wrong. If you are one of those that have searched, should I join eXp Realty, then you are at the right place. Make sure to stay till the very end. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am John Sellers, real estate coach and one of the top 1% influencers at eXp. You know, I'm back with yet another video for you, and if you are a realtor and you want to do more business, all the while creating more health, wealth, and freedom in your life, then this is the right channel for you. And I'd request that you like, subscribe, share, and hit that button down there so you can won't miss any of my future videos. You know, eXp is always on the tip of agents' tongues when they're talking about brokerages. There are many questions and opinions regarding eXp. Some consider it to be the best, while some think it's not great and think it doesn't have much to offer. But let me be clear, after being with eXp for over 5 years and starting when we had less than 4,000 agents and we have over 85, we have so many agents that come and just thrive here. The better the agent they are, it seems the more they like it. But I have to be honest, we have some agents come and I think they really have the wrong expectation. And they come and I've seen them leave, it's not an exaggeration, as little as a week. I don't think they really gave it a chance. They might have had some wrong information or wrong reasons for joining, and then they really didn't get a true understanding of what it was about. You know, as the saying goes, nothing is perfect. And I gotta be honest, eXp is not perfect. I can tell you it's a lot better today than it was 5 years ago. It's amazing what we're doing. But you know, the company you're at today isn't perfect. But what I do know is our CEO and our company is continuing to grow every day and trying to get better and better. So what I want to do in this video is share with you the 3 good reasons and potentially 3 reasons you shouldn't be joining eXp. To begin with, let's focus on the positive things at eXp. And there's so many more than these 3, and these aren't necessarily in order, these ones that came to mind. So number 1 is health insurance. You know, as a real estate agent for 30 years, my company's never offered insurance. And I'm sure you're the same way. You know, so many reasons, because mostly they were franchised individual, they weren't big enough, but as eXp being one company for the country, they have true power. And they partner with Clearwater Benefits to be able to provide insurance that is amazing, affordable, and so much better than what's out there in the marketplace today. And as of 2023, they have got their own group policy, which if you understand what that means, you actually can have some issues from the past and you still can get accepted. And that was a big deal for me going in, that a guy that had cancer before, I was able to get in that group plan, which brought my costs down considerably. You know, with this program, Clearwater says the average agent with a family will save about $10,000 a year just in their fixed costs up front of their monthly fees. And I've seen that happen with more. And so, you know, we have a cap of $16,000. If you're saving 10 grand a year, you don't have much to pay. It's a pretty simple reason to come over. And it's a way to actually have something affordable that agents have never been able to have before. And what's great too, is that we have a dedicated concierge that will help you through what your goals are, where you want to be, where you're at, what your family looks like, and here's what your different options are. And it was a phenomenal, easy process for me. Moving on to number 2, training and technology. As you may know, eXp is a cloud-based company. We are the leader in technology, and our training is like nothing you've ever seen before. So let's talk about this technology. First, we have eXp World, which is our cloud campus. So if you imagine it like a mall, you can actually go in on your computer 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, and you can go and talk to your broker right there. If you want to go and talk to a broker in another state, you can do that through that. If you have an accounting question, you can go there. If you have tech questions, you can go there. And if you have HR questions, you can go there. Everybody's on that. We have over 1,000 employees that are on that campus at any time for you. You know, when I was at a traditional brokerage, like many of you and I was for years, you know, if I had an accounting question, if the accounting person wasn't there, I didn't get a question answered. Today, we've got so many people to help you. Usually it's 1 or 2 minutes to get that question answered whenever I feel like it. There's brokers on standby ready to answer your questions. And what do we do for training? We have over 50 to 60 hours of live training every week. And I'm saying live. And these aren't done by agents that aren't selling anymore. These aren't by agents that you don't have to pay for this. This is actually, we incentivize our top agents, what we call icon agents, to actually teach. And they're doing that for you free, and they're actually telling you what they're doing every day. The other is KV Core. It's a great CRM. If you were going to buy it on your own, it's going to be over $500 up front and $500 a month. You get it as part of your $85 fee here. Now, there's so many other SkySlope, there's so many other technology things that are available that I can't even go into. So if you're talking to somebody about it, have them build that list together. Now, moving on to number 3, and I can tell you there's more than 3. I could give you 20 great reasons to come to eXp, but we're just going to stick with 3 here. And the number 3 is multiple revenue streams. There's 10, but let's just talk about 4 of them. The first is, God, you've got your commissions. You're going to get to go out and sell real estate. And we are a place where if you like to sell real estate, you can come and dig in. You're going to sell more real estate. Number 2 is stock. You know, when people work at a normal company, they're getting stock. They're getting their 401ks. Most realtors, that's not the case. But with eXp, we actually incentivize you that when you do your first deal every year, you get stock. When you cap, you get stock. If you introduce somebody to eXp and when they do their first deal, you're going to get stock. It's pretty cool. You can take up to 5% of your commission on any transaction and get a discount on eXp stock that's not required, get a 10% discount. This stock, I've had a lot of friends that they've become very wealthy over the last 7-8 years buying eXp stock and these awards. The other is the mentor program. You can choose to mentor agents and get a percentage of their transactions for helping them. And the 4th is revenue share. eXp does not hire recruiters. But what they do is if you have influence and introduce people to eXp, they've taken a percentage of the revenue that they make out of the cap, and they share that back with the agents that introduce people to eXp. So it's not taking out of the agents you introduce, it's taking from the company dollar. It's a way it saves them money, and it's giving you a revenue stream that you could actually potentially retire on or supplement what you're doing. And it's a significant number for many people at the company that choose to. But it's not something you have to take part of. You're not looked down upon if you don't. It's just another opportunity for you there if you want to take care of that. So let's dig into the reasons not to join eXp. Hey, you don't want to come over to eXp if the only reason you're coming for revenue share and you think that you're going to get rich really fast and it's really easy. You know, being here for so long now and being one of the top influencers at the company and having a large revenue share group, what I've realized is that a lot of times agents are sold a bill of goods. They really are. They're told that, hey, this is easy. This is going to be quick. And you know, for a few people it has been. But for the majority of agents, it's a long-term plan. Does revenue share work? Yes, I can tell you it does. I'm living proof of it. But most agents don't put a lot of time into it. They're very busy selling houses, and eXp is a place where you can sell a lot of houses. And so they have the wrong expectations, and they think the company's all about revenue share, and they're just gonna get rich quick. So, man, that is not a reason to join eXp. It's one of the reasons with revenue share, and it's an awesome reason over time. Number 2 reason why not to join eXp. If you're an agent that is unwilling to change, and what I mean by that is you're not willing to look at doing things differently and progressing with where the market's going. Technology is taking over industries and is taking over real estate, and the way eXp is doing business is so far out ahead of what most companies are, and that's why we've grown from, gosh, 5 years ago, 4,000 agents. Today we're at over 85,000 because we're leading the way. But that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. There's going to be things you're going to have to learn that are different. You know, one is how do you lose our cloud-based technology? That takes a moment to adjust. But like so many things, it can be a negative. And man, if you want to get it figured out in 30 seconds, it's going to take a minute. But if you give it a little bit of time, you're going to find how much easier it is. But in the beginning, it's pain. So if you're not willing to deal with that, don't come over. All right, so now we get to reason number 3, physical office space. You know, agents say, I want to go to the office every day. And let me tell you, eXp is not against offices. What they're against is the company paying for it, or you're paying for other people's office space. So many agents at eXp choose to get offices. They just pay for it on their own. But you know, in a typical environment, who's paying for that secretary up front that you're not using anymore? Who's paying for all the technology, for example, your copiers and all these things that aren't being used? And you go into your office and it's 70% time nobody's there. And how much are you already doing from home? But people say, I want the social. Well, what I know through the years is that top agents are social. It's the agents that are actually not doing business that are actually really social. So if you want to do production, what I recommend and you want your social is actually schedule lunches with your clients, or schedule a lunch with a top producer or your friends so that you actually knock it out rather than ended up wasting time around the coffee pot, which I did for years and I saw a lot of agents do. But hey, at the end of the day, If you feel you've got to go into that physical space every day and get outside and go where there's lots of people, typically the agents that aren't doing production, then stay at your office. But I'll tell you what, if you're willing to look outside the box and realize that most of the time you're probably not in the office, and you can get your social from your clients and your friends and family where you actually can get business, your business is going to grow. All right, I've covered some good and some bad reasons to join eXp. I hope this has helped you, give you an opinion. I'd say it's unbiased, but it's really not. I am biased, let's be honest. I am sold on eXp, and I've seen the people that win here, and I've seen people that failed, which always bums me out. But what I find is agents typically are not doing the work. But if they come here and do the work, there's so much opportunity. And it's a company that's really striving for improvement all the time. But if you're an agent that's easily overwhelmed, doesn't think you're able to adjust to a cloud brokerage, then eXp probably isn't the right fit for you. However, if you're willing to put in the effort, learn all you can, and really take advantage, then I think the company may be what you're looking for. Hey, if you're a realtor and you want to learn more about how to sell more homes and how to bring more health, wealth, and freedom into your life, then this is the right channel. And please share, subscribe, hit the bell so that you're notified when the future videos. Also, don't forget to check the description box for details about how to reach out to me. If you'd like to schedule a free no obligation strategy call, I'd be happy to set that up with you. But till then, goodbye, and we'll see you on the next video.